All right, so the topic is embracing the multidimensional woman, thriving in every sphere. Embracing the multidimensional woman, thriving in every sphere. I like to break stuff down so that we can get it, so that even while I'm talking, or maybe we've gone far, you can still trace yourself back to what we started with. Now, to be multidimensional means that you have many parts. You are made up of many aspects. That you have many aspects to you. You're not just one thing. You are many. You are a lot of things, right? Now, the next thing is, what does it mean to what does it mean to thrive? To thrive now means to prosper, to flourish in all aspects. Do you understand? So the example that I gave yesterday is still what I'm going to give right now. And is that when you see a tree or a leaf, and maybe you cut a leaf now, or you see a tree and one part of it is burnt, is looking very ugly, unkept and the rest, and the other part is what? And the other part is looking beautiful. Will you say that tree is flourishing because one side is beautiful and the other side is ugly? I'm listening. Nope. Yes. No. You have to flourish on all sides, in all aspects. That is what it means to thrive. Another meaning for thrive to of another meaning of thrive is to develop successfully. To develop successfully. So if they are saying that a multidimensional woman should thrive in all aspects, how can she know that she has developed successfully without without the knowledge of the one who has created her? So I can send Nifemi on an errand now, that get all of this is the list. Go and do everything for me. And maybe when she is on number 2 or number 3, and people start to see the beauty of what she has done or what she's doing, people start to say, oh wow, you're so successful, you're so this. In the real sense, is she successful if she has not completed everything that the sender has given her to complete? Hmm? Is she successful? Nope, she is not. Do you understand it now? So you have to develop successfully in all aspects. So how will you know as a multidimensional woman now that you are developing successfully without the knowledge of your creator? So whatever it is that you're doing, or in your pursuit of being a multidimensional woman, it must start first with the knowledge and consciousness of what your creator has sent you to do. Do you get? Now the next thing is embrace. What does it mean to embrace? It means to hold close, to hold firmly, to hold close. So when I say embrace something, it means to go closer to it or to bring it closer to you. Do you understand now? So now that what's it called now? Embracing the multidimensional woman, thriving in every sphere. Now, when we say you should embrace the multidimensional woman, it is not saying that it is something that you have to start doing, something you have to go and buy. It means that it is who you are already. So you have to embrace that part of you. And why 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 am I saying, or why do I say that you are already a multidimensional woman? It is because your God is a multidimensional God. Do you understand? So Yoruba used to give praises to God. They'll say Ọlọ́run àdìtú, the mysterious God, the God that you cannot see finish. Like is a lot. We call him an endless ocean. You know, all those words to describe him as God that cannot finish. how did they sing this song? You are the river that never runs dry. There's another one. No matter how we draw from you, you will never run dry. Normally, the river is big already. So even if you now say, let me try to drown, or is it drown? No, let me try to absorb all this water. You cannot still finish it. It means that He is unlimited, and this is the same God that created you. I'm still establishing the facts of why I, I say that you are a multidimensional woman. Now, number one is because your God is multidimensional. Now, if I want to create something, eh, if I want to create something, I will always, there's no how. When I create that thing, I will put my signature on it so people can know that what it is being that created this thing. Now, I don't know if you have ever experienced it, but I have. And that thing is that when I get to a supermarket or somewhere and I want to purchase anything and I'm seeing something fancy and I'm having, or maybe I'm a little bit skeptical about it, that should I buy this thing? Should I not buy it? And all of that. But the moment I see the name of the company that produced it or that manufactured it, there's just a sense of peace that if they created this thing that I've been using before, then it means that this one that they created will be good too. Do you understand? So when God created you, His spice is on you, His uniqueness is on you, whether you like it or not. If I want to bake a cake here, you know how we see a dress online, and some people are like, I know it is Vicky James, and some people will see Olori of Worry. I don't know if I pronounced it well. They will see her on some kind of dresses, and they'll just know that it is only Tubo that can sew this kind of cloth, and they will later found that it is true. Imagine human beings that God created, people identifying their works on other people's body without them announcing it, without the label. How much more God? So if God creates something, it means that the hand of God is on it and His uniqueness is on it. So if you are a woman that God created, then you are a multi-dimensional woman. It is who you are already. It is not something you have to start chasing. But now you have to embrace it because this is who you are. Do you understand? And are you still with me? Now the next thing is, I'm coming. Now that we have explained multidimensional, we have explained tribe, we have explained embrace. Now, what? Okay, let me start what I started with yesterday. When, okay, yesterday, day before yesterday, rather, I was watching a podcast, and my teacher for this season or for the past 2 seasons have been Pastor Debola Dejikoyemi. And so day before yesterday, I was watching a video of her because I listened to her a lot. Because of course, if God has sent somebody to teach you, it's not until they see you physically. You have to follow them back to back because God has put your word in their mouths. Do you get it now? And that's why sometimes you listen to some of their messages of like 5 years ago and it's talking to your present season. It is because they are your teachers. They are your teacher, right? So as I was listening to her, I just had this new admiration, like, oh my God, what a woman. Will I ever get here? Blah blah blah. And the rest. She's so intelligent. And because I followed her story, and sometimes when I'm asking, will I ever get there? I just remember that this one, her parents started with her from a young age. All the things she did when she was in primary one to what's it called now, university age. Me, I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was fighting men. I was fighting people that were insulting or talking down on my forehead and the rest. While somebody was reading 40 books, somebody's or parents, yes, were insisting on her, and now I want to have the same results that she has, which is not possible. So whenever, or let's say when I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh God, will I ever get here? and the rest. I was admiring her over and over again. I was like, okay, God, use me too now. You understand that kind of thing. And then I slept off. As I slept off, I started to hear God say, the woman I created you to be, not the one you want to be like, not the one that you're exposed to. Because these people that you're exposed to, or this person that I've asked to teach you, she is becoming the woman I created her to be. So you saying you want to be like her or copying her is saying that you want to pirate my creation, you want to pirate my product. The woman I created you to be, a multi-dimensional woman. Although I have sent you to her to watch her, but I did not say you should become like her. Do you understand? The woman I created you to be. You know, when you meet bakers, you meet people that create on a normal day, designers and the rest, and then you when you tell them something, be like, oh, let me check my mood board. Let me check my mood board. It's because before they cut the cloth, before they start designing, they have the picture in their head. This is what I want this cloth to do. This is the problem I'm trying to solve with this thing that I'm creating. Do you understand it now? And so God was making me understand that He had something in mind when He created me. And so I should not now come and start saying that I want to be like something that He has created. I mean, that person is walking in the path that they should walk. Why did I want to walk on that same path when I have my own path in front of me? They are only there to inspire me, to guide me, to hold my hands, but not for me to be like them, the woman I created you to be. And I also want you to think about it. You are a multi-dimensional woman. That is the woman God created you to be. And He was also saying that because when I heard that word, I was thinking, okay, maybe this is like another IG post. Maybe I'm going to put out this week and the rest. But when I asked God that, okay, is this post, is it going to be for IG or for my journal or something? And I did not get a response until I came on WhatsApp. I turned on my data and I saw her message like, oh, I'd like to speak to my people on this topic. I was like, okay, wow, God is intentional and all of that. This is now. So it's making me understand that before He created me, He envisioned a particular weapon. He envisioned a particular solution. The woman I created you to be. So if that is like the only thing that you get from tonight, that there is a woman God has created you to be. And although there might be things like that on earth, there might be pictures of that possibilities on earth, but that is not who that woman is. The woman is you, and until you embrace her, there will be nothing like her on earth. Do you understand? Come in, let me quickly send this. The woman I created you to be. So maybe tonight you can start asking God, who is the woman He created me to be? Who is she? What does she look like? What is she supposed to do? What is she not supposed to do? Do you understand? What weapon do you have in mind when you were creating me? I mean, other people might be blade. Blade is a weapon now. Cutlass is a weapon. Compass in our set is a weapon. Knife is a weapon. So there are levels to this thing. So you might be seeing a blade now, and you're saying this blade is sharp. I want to be a blade. But then because God has created a blade already, and you want something new, He now created you, and you are now watching His efforts to say that. I mean, you that have created to be AK-47 or whatever, you're not saying you want to be a blade. Insult. Is that an insult to God's work, His personality, everything? You just insulted Him. You just wasted His time. Whenever you are thinking those thoughts, oh, I want to be like this woman, exact woman, you are insulting God. You are watching down His efforts, because He could have created that woman and leave it at that. that, okay, since she's a woman now and this is the thing that I want her to do, he could have left her. But him creating you is because he saw another need. He had a picture and he's like, okay, let me create Ayomide. Let me create her so that she will come and do this. The woman I created her to be. And as I was saying, that as a multi-dimensional woman, because God is multi-dimensional, it cannot create you for only one use. What did I say? It cannot create you for only one use. It is an insult to come on earth and start saying, I am only a content writer. God did not create you for one use. He is unfinishable. He is multidimensional. I told you that it is somebody that has something that has many parts. That means there is more to you. A lot, like many parts. Like you are like an apartment, like a company. I can enter you and I can see a warehouse. I can enter you and I can see the MD's office. I can enter you and I can see, like, I am with you and I'm experiencing you on a daily basis. You are not allowed, you cannot afford to be seen finish as a multi-dimensional woman. Did you get it? You cannot afford, like, people should see you now and say, ah, I know everything about Temilade. God forbid. Somebody say, God forbid. God forbid. It shouldn't even be your portion at all. Like, don't even think about it, that would be your reality. God is unfinishable, and that is who you are too, because you are created in his spirit and in his likeness, his image and in his likeness. You have a spirit within you. You are multi-dimensional. You have many parts inside of you. Many parts, many aspects. Many aspects. And I said this yesterday, nobody can see God finish. So there should not be a reason why you should be small that people can see you finish. There should not be any reason why people can come and conclude about you. Mommy Funke Felix Adejumo, she will tell you that when I die, I want to become an institution that people will be learning about me. That is a multi-dimensional woman. That is a multi-dimensional woman that knows the God that created her. And she knows that I have to replicate this. So a multi-dimensional woman is not called to do just one thing. Even though you start from just one thing, you cannot remain there because there is more. You cannot remain there. I say, oh, I'm only a boys coach. Okay, that's one part. Where are the other 10 parts? Where are the other 10 parts? You are like a duplex, a big company that when people come into you, they can find everything that they are looking for because you are a multi-dimensional woman. There's this song that we sing in church, that everywhere he went, he was doing good. Almighty Lamb, healed the leper. When the people saw him, they started shouting. Everywhere he went, my Lord was doing good. Can you go to a place and people are shouting and cheering you on because you are doing bad thing? No, now. It means that everywhere Jesus went, he was doing something. He was doing something. So he will go to the people that are smoking, he will go to the sinners, he will do something there. So there was not any point where he said, I cannot contribute here. Never. He added something everywhere he went. He was contributing everywhere he went because he is multidimensional, and that is who we have been created in his likeness, in his image. He did not get to a place and he's like, I cannot do this. So I'm just a sexual purity ambassador. I don't think I can talk to teenagers. That's not my calling. Who told you what you are called for? You are a multidimensional woman. There is more to you. Like, you have many parts. Jesus will go to the sinners. He will have something to say there. He will meet the harlots. He will have something to say there. He will meet the religious people. He will have something to say there. The way he even replies to all those Sadducees and Pharisees, is something that I'm still studying. That, I mean, that's how I want to be answering people questions. You ask me question, I give you question back that will make you think about your life, because you cannot be stressing me. He is multi-dimensional. He had something to contribute in everywhere he went to, every single place. When it is time to heal, he has the ability to heal. When it's time to raise the dead, he had the ability to raise the dead. When it was time to teach, he had the ability to teach. Do you see it? So he did not go to one place and say, oh, it's only this one that can do. I'm sorry, I cannot contribute there. Never. It didn't fall from his mouth. And now this same person said that you will come and do greater works. He did all of these things, and then he said, favor, you will do greater works. He says, joy, you will do greater works. And guess what these people are doing? They are only sticking to one. They are saying, it's only one thing God has called me to do. Big insults on the personality of God. Do you see? Imagine you have like I don't want to call it an apprentice or something. Let's say you have a PA now, and that PA is always following you, always following you. It's always there when you are doing all your work, and she's always watching you, doing everything. And then you now, maybe one day you're not around, you now send her, go to this place. And when she got there, they now asked her, oh yeah, do this thing for us. And after the boss have already made mouth, I mean make mouth anyone, and he said, my PA will do greater works than I've done because she has watched me, because my spirit is upon her, and all of that. Hmm? I'm I'm sorry. So the PA now got there. The PA now said, I'm sorry, oh, I can only write letter. I cannot talk like my boss. Do you know how insulting it to be on that boss? You'll be like, you watched me all this while. I carried you through the process, and now you are telling me it is only email that you can write. You are telling me it is only signature that you can do. That's the same thing we are doing. That's the same thing we are doing. God is expecting that when you get to a place, you ask, God, what part of me do you want me to showcase here? Because I know that I have it. What part of what part of you do you want me to showcase here? Because I have it. I'm sorry for that pause. So as I was saying, you get to a place and you're asking, I mean, by even taking responsibility, you're saying, God, what part of us what part of you rather do you want us to showcase here? Not saying, God, who will you send to come and do this now? God, send a man. You are what? Buckets. Are you a bucket or a balmo? The woman I created you to be. The woman, look us being. The woman I created you to be. Now, a multi-dimensional woman is a woman that challenges herself. Hmm? Is a woman that challenges herself, that is ready to try new things. You cannot say that um, you just want to be doing just one thing. when you know that you have a lot inside of you. Now, for example, if you go to my Instagram page, I mean, we're in a world where there is this pressure for you to niche down. They want you to be specific. They want you to say, oh, I am only a public speaker, a virtual assistant, a voiceover artist, and the rest. It is not bad. But me, I have chosen that inside all this one that you people are picking, I am all of them. Do you understand? So it is funny how that God is saying, I am giving you all these things and even more. And you're not saying, I'm picking only one. This is the only one that I want to do because I am professional. Do you understand? It's just like you're not picking. You're not saying, okay, inside all of this one, this is the only one that I want to do. It will just be looking at you like, where did you learn this one? Because it cannot be me that is teaching you this one. It cannot be me. And so on my IG, I put there that and it's because I don't want to be boxed actually, and it's also to challenge myself. I put there that I am Abba's mirror. I reflect I reflect Christ. Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. Let me tell you, some days when I'm very angry, eh, I want to go and change that thing because I don't think I am reflecting Christ like this. But I just sit again and I let my head correct. This is what you want to be. So return that stupid mood that you just got right now. Do you get it now? It is me challenging myself that I don't know how this thing is, but as a multi-dimensional woman, eh, anybody that's seen me should be able to see my Father. They should be able to see the multi-dimensional God because a multi what's it called now? A multi-dimensional woman is I don't want to say is a god woman or something. Is a reflection, yes, of a multi-dimensional God. Do you see it now? Because it is only God that is multi-dimensional. And if you're saying you are a multi-dimensional woman, it means that when I see joy, I should be able to see God. I should see joy now and say that, oh wow, this is how God will react in this situation because she has so fixed her gaze on God that she now looks like Him. If I see you, wait like this. ah, make I not talk. Make everybody they mark their scripts. Now, eh, oh my goodness, please leave me. Now, so me now, okay, as I was saying, you cannot say you're a multi-dimensional woman and you just want to stick to just one thing. You know that you have many parts, so you want to be trying it now. You know how you enter a big house and you're like, today, na palo I won't sleep. Let me see how it looks like. Oh, or maybe you shopped for many kitchen utensils and the rest, and you're like, today I'm going to use that pink omorogun. For those that are not Yoruba, yeah, omorogun is omorogun. Ha ha ha. Omorogun is spatula, turning eba, abi turning gari. Do you get? So you're not like, today is this pink turning gari that I want to use. Tomorrow you're like, I'm going to try this yellow knife. And another day, do you see it now? You are trying plenty things because you know you have it. It's inside your house. Do you get it now? That's how your life should be. Trying spatula now, this spatula. Fimile. You're trying many things because you know it is for you. Hmm? I don't like that you are laughing at me. I don't like it. But you should be grateful to God that God created you as a woman, not as a spatula or that thing that they used to turn away do that boom. Ijabe. Yes. I am a woman, I'm not Ijabe. I'm a woman. I'm not that in the used to wash toilets. that WC's scope. A multi-dimensional woman, not Shibiobe. Okay, as you were saying, we have few minutes left. Let me quickly say this. Um, so another reason or another way that you can see that you are multidimensional is that you have many interests, don't you? Is there anybody here that just like to do only one thing that you feel like, okay, it's only one thing I can do? Many of you here, you're like, I can do, I like this, I like this. Should I try this? Should I try this? It's intentional now. God intentionally placed it there because you can actually do them. You can do them, but it's just that you are not ready to try them out, and that's why you are not really good at them yet. They're not doing so much. You are, I mean, you were, and you are still a multidimensional woman. It was just an indicator to let you know that you are okay. This is who your father is. So you are not only a content writer, you are not only a virtual assistant, you are more. Mm? And what do you do with those many interests that you have? Using myself as an example, I think I've said this over and over and over again that I'm a planner, right? And somehow I planned my life from 2021 to 2026, even though I know they follow am. But in 2021, I sat down and in the back of my journal, I wrote everything that I wanted to do in 2021, 2022, 2023, like how my life is supposed to go. I wrote it down, and I think it's what they call designing your life, saying that, okay, in the next 5 years, I want to be this, right? Now, I want to be this in the next 5 years. So what do I need to start doing with these 4 years in front of me to look like that picture that I want in the fifth year? Eh? Then, and I wrote them down. If you want to be this, then you must reject this now. You have to start doing this. And now the funny thing that now happened was in 2025, yeah, 2020, yeah, 2025, I think January, February, I took that journal. No, it was in 2024 when it was like my dark year. I checked that journal. I said that, since we're not going as planned, oh, God, I beg. I dropped it and said, God, please help my life. Then in 2025, I took that journal back. And when I saw it, I was like, what I wrote that I'm supposed to do in 2026 or 2025, I was already doing them in July 2024. Why? What happened? This is what God taught me. This was what I did. When I had those many interests that, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, writing was not part of it. I did not like to write at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. Especially the fact that I had many brilliant writers around me that time. I mean, I was struggling to use my punctuations properly. Like, I would just type, no comma, no full stop, nothing. But the people that I had around me then, gosh, I loved reading their works. Excellent, like top notch. Sometimes I'd even be reading their works to know where to put comma, full stop, and rest. And then imagine God now telling me, start writing. I said, God, you want to shame me? Do you want to ridicule me? What kind of a sin is this? Like, why do you want to punish me? And that kind of thing. But I did not write though. I did not do anything. I was doing others. Let me tell you this part. Oh, I put it in my book, oh, but because let me just tell you because you're here. That period when God was telling me to write, I think I was forcing myself to sing. So I joined the choir newly that time, and we, I think we were three that joined the choir. Me, what do you mean by sing? Can you sing? You sing past me. Not even good there. We were three that joined the choir that time. Me, the shy one, then another one was the pastor's daughter, and then the third one was a very, very joyful and like extrovert. So it was the three of us. So when it was time to sing or something, it's either they give the pastor's daughter, like, okay, because she will sing with her brothers and sisters, instrumentalists and all of that. Then the other one that is jovial, that one she can come in front of the church, call everybody's attention. And there's me that cannot do anything. Like, I'll just stay and be looking. I think I can only back up that time. But I just felt like they were using the backups to like you sabi person way you want make a lead song. Why you not forcing all of us and say, okay, all of you go and score the song, go and do this? I felt punished that time. It was even one of the reasons why I took my life seriously. Like, I don't think I can end up this way. And that's why before I left my church, I could do everything. Like, I could fit into the usher, the choir, drama, all of that. Like, I did everything before leaving. But that's not where I'm going to. One thing that happened that time when God asked me to write, I was like, oh, let me just sing. I don't want to write. I don't want to ridicule myself. But in that singing, I'm not going to ridicule myself. So that day was Bible study. And then the, what's it called? It was Bible study. And hey, God. And then one of the pastor's daughter, the eldest one, was singing. So it was me that was backing up, me and two other people that were backing up. So I saw that I could not hear my voice in the mic. It was like the mic was not working. So instead that mic, I was now trying soprano. I feel like, enter. When she plays the next song and I want to back up, I would do one stupid tenor or auto. That one was worse. Then she don't know what I'll do one stupid buzz. No, I was trying to like hear my voice. I could hear other people, but I could not hear my own voice. So I wanted to try other things. Maybe I can hear it and the rest and the rest. So so I think the woman just turned back and she just looked at me like, what is going on? So I don't know that everybody was hearing my voice except me. I did not know. So that she just got angry because I did it third time and she just got angry. She came there, she switched off the mic in front of the whole church. I just formed one yeah laughter like, oh, the mic is not working. So when I put my hand back on the mic, like maybe now me offer, maybe she can't help me adjust them more. Immediately we finished singing praise and worship. I ran outside. I cried for my life. From there, I didn't enter the church back home. See, the closed Bible study. I now sneaked in to carry my bag, and then I went back home. And I told God, "Is this how I'm going to continue? Is this how I am going to continue?" I cried that night. I think was from that night I started asking the question of purpose. Okay, if I cannot sing, what am I supposed to do? And it was not like I could not sing or anything, but I think it was shyness and the rest. And then not me, not my voice was not really audible like this. Then it was very tiny that even inside the mic, I was asking, "Can you people hear me?" So it was not really clear, and that's why I was trying to like sing alto, maybe to be thick enough, like maybe to be thick enough for them to hear. But they were hearing me except me. I was not hearing myself. I don't know how I entered this story now. Well, I'm happy that you guys are laughing at me because I'm going to do my own back. Yeah, I'm sharing my own story now. So as I was saying, I had many interests. I had many interests until God told me to sit down one day to write everything down. So I wrote it: painting, writing, singing. Actually, I wrote plenty things down. I was like, okay, leave it. And then I prayed a prayer that God, people should focus. As I was saying, I wrote everything down and then I now told I'm coming, give me. Okay, so I wrote down for you people that are asking what to do with your many interests, because it's part of the package for a multi-dimensional woman, and it's not like you throw it away, that kind of thing. So I wrote everything down, and then and I told God, these are the things that I want to do. Because that time He told me that all these things that you want to quickly execute were inspired by me. I put them in your heart in the first place. So why do you want to move faster than I am, and the rest like that? So and I wrote everything down, and I said, God, you know the one that I'm supposed to do part time. Help me to be in alignment, help me to keep an open mind. So when it is time to do any one of them, I'm going to do it. And so when I went back to check my my journal, and I saw that if I had followed my plan, most of the things that I did, most of the things that I'm doing now, I should probably be doing them in 2028. Do you see it? If you follow your plan, it's either you are too fast, you are too slow, or you waste time. Do you get it now? So if I had followed my plan, these things that I'm doing now, I should do them in 2028 or 2027. And some of the things that I did last year were probably for 2020, 2025. No, wait, for 2020, late 2026. This is, but I handed them to God that, God, I acknowledge that you gave me this interest. So now I am showing them to you that I have seen them. Now help me to use them when I am supposed to use them. So it got to a point and it felt like, okay, I think this is the time where you have to put your voice out, where you need to start talking in videos and the rest, right? And then another time again, it was now time for me to like start accepting. Okay, there was one time that I was always behind the scenes helping people manage their projects and all of that, and it was another time I was like, okay, it's time to come out. Do you see it now? If I had followed my plan, like the timeline that I gave myself, Oshijino, like it's still far, but with God, because I'm doing with God now, like everything is looking like it is on time. Do you understand? And I said yesterday that a multidimensional woman does not depend on her interest. She lets the multidimensional God be her direction. Oh God, can you still hear me? She does not, a multidimensional woman does not depend on her interest. She lets the multidimensional God be her direction, because you want to be like the multi-dimensional God, not like the people He has created. Because most of the time, what we do is that we stopped hearing God, and then we start hearing what He has said, because it worked in the life of people. You have said, okay, God said this, and my mentor did it. That's how she got this result. Hmm? You're not saying that is what you want. Whereas God is speaking, He wants you to do something immediately, right? Using the story of Abraham, it was God that said, go and sacrifice your son. It was still God that did what? That said, don't kill that child. There's a ram. There's something else that I have provided for you. So he would have still been justified if he said, God said I should sacrifice my son. But another voice came. Another voice came. So God will always be speaking. He will always be directing you. And that is why He said in the book of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. I wrote about this on Instagram, how that He knows the impact. He knows the power of the wisdom that He has given you. He knows that you get to a point and you say, I want to rely on my own wisdom. But He says in that wisdom lies the ability to do evil. But if you follow with that wisdom that you have and you walk with me, you will be so powerful on earth. So instead of doing wrong things with that wisdom that He has given you, now you are now working with the wisdom of the wise. Wisdom times two. See how powerful you will be. Because now I cannot say, because I want to be a caterer, I will not go and be learning work in the shop of engineer, like and a vulcanizer, or a food seller. I mean, I want to learn baking. Where will I go to? It's not a baker shop. So if you want to be a multidimensional, if you want to embrace your multidimensional self, you have to fix your gaze on the multidimensional God. Do you see? So your mentors, they are doing so well, they are doing everything, but they are following the instructions that God has given them. There is an instruction for you, and so you have to hear it. You have to hear it from the multidimensional God. If there's anybody that's saying, "Oh, I want to be like Beam Beam or anything," you tell the person, "Go and watch her for a year. Go and do this and that." So if you want to be a multidimensional person, this is the multidimensional God that you are meant to fix your gaze on. Do you understand it now? It is what you become. It is what you behold that you become, right? So if you want to be a multi-dimensional woman, you have to behold the multi-dimensional God. So it's more like what he is now doing becomes your actions right now. So as he's thinking it in his heart, I want to do this, you are getting it and you are doing it, and you are becoming like the multi-dimensional God. So yes, it will still give you your mentors and your role model to watch, to follow, and all of that. But do not replace God. Do not replace God with your role models, because they are still listening. They still want to become like him. So why do you want to become the lesser version when you have access to the real version? So concerning your interest, there's some people that will tell you, with this your plenty interest, um, start with this. Or maybe they'll tell you wait, or they'll tell you let's see how it goes, let's see how it flows. Don't see how it goes. God says do it with me. Do it with me because I'm always on time. Do it with me. Maybe today, after leaving here, you go and write all your interests and say, God, I know better now. I know that you have given me this as a multi-dimensional woman. How then do I start working with me? Put me in alignment. This you write them down. These are the things that you have put inside of me, and I want to use them to the fullest. And I want to use them to the fullest. So I want to work with you now. Hold my hands, God. Let's go. Hold my hands. Let's go. There is no other better person to hold my hands than you, because you are the multidimensional God, and you have created me to be a multidimensional woman. And so I have to what? Embrace it now, not tomorrow, not later. Is this the breaking? Okay. So remember, a multidimensional woman challenges herself. She tries new things. This week, you go ahead to try new things because you know you have them already. Pick one of something in that your interest and say, okay, I'm interested in this thing. Let me try. Let me try this one today. I saw one quote. I'm probably going to post it. Congratulations if you failed. Some people did not try at all. They did not even bother. The thought came into their mind and they dismissed it immediately, and they're like, okay, no, but you tried. You tried it, right? You tried it. And that means you even know better how to go about it. So this week, try new thing, challenge yourself. If you are doing less than a multi-dimensional woman should do, just know that you are committing sin and you are insulting God. Right? Just know that you're committing sin and you're insulting God, because He placed them there for a reason, for a purpose. Not that you're a multi-dimensional woman. So He gave you all the packages that this is your starter pack, this is your continuation pack, and the rest. You're not saying, let me just pick one and go. Did you create yourself in the first place? Do you know what's it called now? Some people say, I know myself. I don't think I can do it now. What do you know about yourself? Are you for real? What do you know about yourself? And I think this was my anchor this thing for last year, right? That if God says I should, it means that I can do it. It means that I have the ability and I have the ability and permission to do it. Do you get? I have the ability and I have the permission to do it. So if the God that created me says Bim Bim can do this thing, and me, I'm not saying I cannot do it. I don't know myself than the person that created me now. So do you see how we we are always dragging ourselves back because of our limited beliefs? And then if you're around yourself, like if you check around you and you are not doing what a multidimensional woman should do, and nobody around you too is doing what a multidimensional woman should do, it's either you cut yourself off from that place, or maybe you start doing so that you become that picture to others. If there's no picture in your cycle at all, help your life. I don't want to say cut anybody off for something. There must be a picture of possibility. It's either you are the one or is somebody. But do not be in a cycle where there is no picture of a multidimensional woman there. Do you understand? So it's either you are the picture of possibility there, or somebody, like, you must be seeing something, you must be seeing somebody that is reminding you that you are a multidimensional woman. And if you don't have any in your cycle, you must be the one. You must, for others to see that it is possible. And remember that you're not called to do just one thing. Picture of possibility now. For me, my own picture of possibility is what's it called now? Coach Wendy Ologe. That woman is training over 100,000 parents. Over 100,000 parents. And those parents are paying heavily to learn parenting. So it's me seeing and saying that, okay, this thing that God has sent me to do is possible. And so even while people are saying, is parenting something that they're not learning, I don't have to argue with them. Because if over 100,000 people gravitate towards somebody to learn, it means that people need it. Do you understand? Another picture of another picture of possibility for me is Mommy Felix Adejumo and DDK. Coach Wendy has written over 35 books, and she's in her 40s. Coach DDK has written over 25 books, and she is in her 40s too. Mommy Funke Felix Adejumo, she's 62 or so, and she has written over 115 books. Do you see? So these are people that are doing and have almost done, or people that are doing what I want to do. So if God is telling me you are writing 10 books this year, and I'm shouting that, God, they wrote it in their 40s, so please, I don't want to talk. But yeah, that's it here. So you have to look for people that are actually doing these things so that you can do. Last Shiloh, when Bishop Oyedepo was showing us his library of books, he's on the library, he was showing us his library. What was in my mind was people were saying, the number of books there. And I was checking each shelves, like, because they were demarcated, this one for spirituality, this one for productivity, and the rest. And some of them were just for, like, one writer wrote most of them, and I'm like, somebody is writing what some people are living with. Do you understand? Do you understand it now? So I'm like, okay, people are saying, this is what I want to read from this person. What are you writing that somebody will read, that will help them? What are you producing? What are you creating? And yes, thank God, I actually wanted to skip this before. A multidimensional woman is a woman that produces fruits, right? God produces fruits. It says, any tree in me that does not produce any fruit will be cut off. Will be cut off. Will be cut off. You must produce fruit no matter what. Somebody must sleep every day and say, thank you, Jesus, for joy in my life. Like that day that she sent us a data now. Throughout that day, I already turned on my hotspot for somebody to use. And I was like, my data go finish oh. And then that night she just came and sent everybody data. I did not want to mention data in our session at all. But somehow I mentioned it, and then she sent like over 5 people data. And then I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for speaking to her. Thank you for providing for her. That's how it's supposed to be. You must produce fruit. Because of you, somebody must go to bed happy. Because of you, somebody must say, ah, God is alive. Do you understand? You must produce fruits every day. There are some fruits that might take time. Do you understand? There are some that will take time that you might not see the results. Like me now, my parenting village. There are sometimes that I just want to, I want to get tired. But I was just seeing one message from nowhere that I've been following for 6 months. I'm like, you have been following for 6 months, and you cannot talk in the second month that you are learning. So if that's more give up, once you have been following for 6 months, don't try it again. But I understand that it takes a gradual process. I cannot force them to talk. Do you understand? So there are some that will take time. There are some that you get instantly. But make sure that you are producing fruit, because your what's it called now? Your role model, the person that you're looking up to, produce this fruit, and it is instruction to you that if you do not produce fruit, you'll be cut off. If you are cut off from something, can you grow there again? No, no. Do you understand? So I think um I want to believe that you have been blessed. If there's any other thing, and if there's any need for me to like call for this again, I I will do that. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but just remember that God cannot create you for one use, and in everything that you are doing in His life, don't let people see you finish, because we cannot see God finish. And you cannot say, okay, they see you finish. Then we have to question your source. We have to question your back end. We have to question your secret place. If somebody can see you and say everything, all that there is to Naomi, eh, is a virtual assistance or nursing, then that is not a good representation of the multidimensional God. Do you understand? So people should see you and say, ah, you are doing this thing. Ah, I don't know you can do it though. Oh wow. Do you see it now? Yep. Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Yeah, I'm listening.